The Fallout series is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. I've been playing these games now for over 10 years, and I'm sure I'll be playing them for another 10. These are some of the most innovative RPGs of all time. However, that doesn't mean these games are perfect. Here are the worst things about each Fallout game. Fallout 1 was a great start to the series. Everything we know and love about Fallout originated from this one game. However, nowadays the gameplay feels a little dated. The UI and gameplay as a whole are pretty clunky. Fallout 2 was an overall improvement over the original in my opinion. The gameplay, story, and world are some of the best in the series. However, there is one thing that completely falls flat in this game. The Temple of Trials is the worst opening in the series. It's slow, frustrating, and all around a perfect example of what Fallout isn't. They apparently added it due to some studio interference, but that doesn't excuse this atrocious level. While on the verge of bankruptcy, Interplay Entertainment took some of their IPs and started to throw stuff at the wall to see what sticked. One of these experiments was Fallout Tactics. The game acts more like an RTS instead of an isometric RPG the series had been known for. This change of gameplay actually worked really well, but what didn't work out was a horrible AI. The most important part of an RTS game is a player-led AI, but they feel brainless here. It's playable, but so frustrating. Another one of Interplay's panicked experiments was Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is the worst game in the series, by far. It's really hard to find the worst part of this game when everything is so awful. If I had to single one thing out, it'd be the combat system. It's boring and grindy, and it just falls flat. There's no reward to it. I cannot stress it enough. Avoid this game. Fallout 3 was the first game in the series that I played, and I really enjoyed it when I was younger. As I get older, I find myself liking it a little bit less than I did, but I can still see it's a good game. The worst part of the game for me has to be the writing, specifically the main quest line. Now, Bethesda main quest lines are usually nothing to write home about, but Fallout 3 is their worst one yet. In a series that prides itself in its go anywhere, do anything gameplay model, the main story is incredibly generic. All moral grayness is tossed out the window as the Brotherhood are the good guys and the Enclave are the bad guys. That's it. In fact, the ending was so universally hated that they had a DLC to retcon it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite game of all time. A masterclass in writing and game design, I think New Vegas is as close to perfect as you can get. So how could I possibly find anything wrong with it? It's the performance. On some rigs, this game is unplayable. I actually played this game on PlayStation 3 back in the day, and the Lonesome Road DLC ran at a steady 10 frames per second. Every time I entered Nellis Air Force Base, it would crash. Every single time, no fail. Most of us spend more time relaunching the game than we do actually playing it. Now, Fallout 4 is a game that I probably like more than most Fallout fans. The gameplay improvements over the previous one are just amazing. Not only that, but I love the Commonwealth. Let's be honest, if you've played Fallout 4, you already know the worst part of it. The worst part of Fallout 4 is Preston Garvey.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help.
Fallout 76 is a game that I just can't get into. I've gone back to give it a try multiple times, but something about it just doesn't do it for me. At one point I would have said the worst part of the game is the lack of NPCs, but they fixed that problem some time ago. I'd say the worst part of Fallout 76 is the microtransactions. I don't like microtransactions and they don't belong in Fallout. It's 2023, people. Please don't buy these, unless you want to. For a bonus here at the end, I have Fallout Shelter. Overall, the game is decent. I actually played it quite a bit when I was younger. Let's be honest, if you got some time to kill, there are way worse mobile games you could be playing. The worst part about Fallout Shelter is probably the inbreeding. Yeah. Alright guys, there it is. This video is just a fun look at the series, so don't take it too seriously. Except you Fallout Shelter fans, you should be ashamed. As always, if you like this video, liking and subscribing really helps me out a lot. We're actually about to hit 100 subscribers. That's crazy. I can't wait for that. I post 1 to 2 videos every week, if not more, so be on the lookout for that coming up. That's all from me. Have a good day.
So what do you plan on doing about the jet problem in our community?
How about the settlement problem? Another settlement needs our help. I'll mark it on your map.